take the.
Next time.
ठीक है, sign ही वाला मैं.
हाँ, ठीक है.
Okay, welcome guys. We are back to the popcorn hour, and we have again with us our dear friend Kumar Varun. And today we're going to be discussing. Pageant winners. Amazing. Today we're going to be discussing pageant winners and their transition into Bollywood as actors.
Actors. And also we talk about how it shaped beauty standards. We'll talk about how some actresses really had to work towards changing the image of like being pageant winners, right? Like there were some movies that they did to break the mold of I'm not just beautiful, I'm also a good actress. So we'll discuss all of that. But
some of them managed to do it.
Some of them are lost in oblivion. But we'll talk about.
Don't talk about Yukta Mukhi like that. Please.
Once again.
She did Pyasa. Guys, that movie went to... Anyway, sorry. I think we grew up in the era of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we are the generation that saw the Lara Dutta, Priyanka Chopra, Diya Mirza's sweep of international beauty pageants. So, very excited for this topic.
I think like post-economic reforms, I think a lot of these global like beauty brands were trying to enter the Indian market, right? And I feel like just to promote those brands in our market, we had a flurry of like Indian pageant winners.
That was a theory.
इनको जितवा दो तो थोड़ा market penetration हो जाएगा.
That was a theory we grew up with
100%.
because everybody was like, suddenly ये क्या हो रहा है? Like of course started with Shushmita, Aishwarya, and then back to back every year Yukta Mukhi, Priyanka Chopra, Lara Dutta.
Who was the most random? Did Tanushree Datta win?
Yes, she was Miss India, not Miss World.
No, did she? But she got something in the world. She
No,
got
no.
photogenic.
Something like that.
Miss photogenic.
Best smile.
तुम्हें top 10 याद नहीं होता?
Lux International Stardust Moment of the Year, वो सब मिला होगा.
Yeah.
But
Diya Mirza.
I don't think she was a bad actress, though, Tanushree.
But she was above Gal Gadot. That's the trivia now. She beat Gal Gadot.
That's crazy.
In,
She just said
I don't think
she
she was a
doesn't
bad.
think Tanushree Datta was a
I don't
bad
think she was
actor.
very bad. I'm comparing to current lot also.
What movie is this based on?
I'll tell you.
Chocolate?
Verse little. Aashiq banaya. And don't think sex scene. Don't go there. I'm thinking.
I've only
she's
seen
acted
that.
well.
I've not seen the film.
No. There
Have
are
you seen the
Song.
film?
Of
Guys,
course
she's
I've seen.
acted well.
You've seen Aashiq Banaya?
Yes.
It's a good one.
Several times because ये
Thank
engineering
you.
के time आया था. तो
Not
उसमें
just the
हार्दिक
music
ने-
video.
No. Music video also great, especially the other one. I'm not trying to
It
be
has
one.
Imran
handed,
Hashmi. How have you
But
not
Sonu
seen
Sood
it?
in that purple shirt. That's my boy.
That's your boy?
And like all three of them are very good in that music video. You can keep walking. There's certain swagger that Sonu Sood brings to screen. Imran Hashmi, of course, is known for great songs, and his whole career has been
I think the
about.
movie got songs because Imran Hashmi was in it.
But Sonu Sood in Aashiq Banaya Aapne, that song. Man,
Sonu Sood did Aashiq Banaya Aapne pre-Yuva or post-Yuva?
just around, just next year, like
Because
next
Yuva
couple of
was,
years.
he was amazing in Yuva. That's when I noticed him.
Yeah.
I didn't know that he was doing
This
this stuff.
2004,
at the
5.
range.
Yuva was 2004.
Julie
Aashiq
कब
Banaya
क्या?
was
Julie,
2000.
speaking of
Again
pageant,
famed.
Julie
4,
is
5.
Shisha?
I think Aashiq banaya Aapne was the
Maybe
tipping
this was
point
the
for
point where he
him.
just randomly signed a lot of films.
Yeah.
He-
Was
he-
Sonu Sood
Julie
a
I saw
model
in theatre.
to go back
Sonu
to
Sood
pageant?
going back to pageants. Do you think Sonu Sood was a
Was he
pageant?
a glad right?
But Neha Dupia was, no?
Oh,
Pageant.
yeah,
Julie.
Miss India.
See?
She was Julie.
Yeah.
Julie was a. I know
Julie had
Julie.
Neha Dupia, no?
Yeah.
And she was Miss India.
Double.
Shisha also had her.
Yeah.
Shisha.
Julie didn't have double role. Shisha had. Sonu and Neha were quite a pairing.
Acha.
They did two or three films.
Which is the one where she has one twin sister who's
Shisha.
evil. Acha.
Shisha, no? Because,
Yeah.
you know, like that.
Can't be too
Julie doesn't mean.
Julie doesn't like. चेहरे में
Julie
Julie
doesn't.
थोड़ी दिखती. But Shisha में तो same दिख रहा है ना? Like that.
वो मेरी जूली को पहचानते हैं.
But amongst all the pageant winners, who do you think turned out to be the most, like, good actress?
Good actor.
Piggy chops यार.
इतना easy.
सोच.
इतना quick.
नहीं.
सोच थोड़ा
नहीं.
सोचना पड़ेगा. You think
Not
PC
me.
is better than Juhi?
Sorry. Since
Is
the
that
podcast
tough?
is about like
Huh.
these moments,
Huh.
Priyanka Chopra, I really
Don't think he's a good actor.
anyone who's gonna comment साले अपनी शक्ल देख इस प्रियंका चोपड़ा के बारे में बोलने की तेरी औकात कैसे हुई? बट देख यही है दुनिया भाई.
मैं बोल रहा
दुनिया यही है.
हूँ. अब तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ.
आप यहाँ बैठोगे आप बोल देना. I don't think I would go with anybody. I will think. See, of course, I presume we are not picking from the 80s, 90s, earliest.
Tanushree
India.
Datta is okay.
90s,
You
There
said.
was
90s
Juhi Chawla was also pageant winner.
I was just
Meenakshi
gonna
Seshadri was pageant winner. Zeenat Aman was.
Zeenat
So I
Aman.
presume we are talking about
Yeah, we
90s
can-
and later for
90s,
this question.
90s.
Particularly. No?
Post liberalization, we
I
can
would
say
actually
now.
pick Aishwarya Rai over.
I was
Priyanka
just
Chopra.
going to say,
As
I
an
also
actor?
think, yeah,
As an actor.
I agree.
There, I said it.
I'm with him.
I said it.
I'm with him.
I said it.
What if you
Priyanka Chopra, I don't know. I think, see, how do you have opinions? You think as a visual apart.
Yeah.
You like Priyanka Chopra as an actor. All the visuals I get, I don't get very like. I think of Ganga Jal. I think of I don't know. But when I think of Aishwarya Rai, I think of nice. I think of Guru. I like.
I also agree.
You think of Guru, right? हाँ,
I think
okay.
Guru.
Guru was good.
I think,
but वो तो
I-
मणि रत्नम है, वो तो
हाँ.
निकाल देता है.
मेरे दिमाग में somehow Mani Ratnam. I thought of Iruvar. I thought of Guru. I thought of
Iruvar.
Ravan.
I also think that the movies Ash did PC can't do, but the movies PC did Ash can do.
Even Tal.
You
Very
think
cute.
Ash can do
Very-
Barfi?
Barfi was good.
Kashi Bai, you think she
Yeah.
can play?
Yeah.
Kashi Bhai wasn't.
She can play that though. I think
Sorry,
she can
man.
play that, dude.
Okay, I see. I'm not a very big Priyanka Chopra
Yeah,
fan,
yeah,
just to
yeah.
put it out there. But I just feel like this is very rude. तुम लोग बड़े बदतमीज हो यार. I don't like. You are what? I like Shahrukh, but उतना Shahrukh team नहीं हो सकते कि पिगी चॉप्स को रबिश कर दे यार.
नहीं मैं rubbish नहीं कर रहा. I just don't like amongst the beauty. I think.
Lara Dutta is a better actor. You're
No,
saying?
not really. But I was rooting for Lara Dutta. Let me say that.
Yeah, we
I was
all
rooting-
were.
Yeah, even
I
was
still
rooting
am.
for her. Yeah.
Even I was, yeah.
I was really like मुझे बहुत पसंद थी. Partner came, which was very nice. I
Yeah,
really
yeah,
liked her
yeah.
in
Has a good comedic vibe also.
हाँ.
Very few actresses can do that. No
हाँ,
entry.
she could.
Yeah,
थोड़ा
yeah,
ऐसा हाँ
yeah,
थोड़ा
yeah.
था वो but वो positioning wise थोड़ा it became
She
all
was
over
a
the
lost.
place.
entry, na?
She was the
She was
Punjabi
Anil
wife.
Kapoor's wife.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
No
yeah.
entry.
She was
You know
the
she just
Punjabi
played Indira. Trivia question. She just played Indira Gandhi in which film? Lara
Emergency probably.
No,
नहीं
no.
उसमें तो
Hey,
कंगना है.
that's Kangana.
Oh, the other one, accidental prime minister.
No.
Is it the
it's
one
an
with-
Akshay Kumar film where Lara Dutta plays. Imagine from where they started, which is Andaz. Andaz to this.
Which also had PC just.
Which also
Wait, one second. This is a Akshay Kumar film.
where she plays.
क्या ही
Indira
होगा?
Gandhi.
Mission Rani. What does he keep
Good
doing?
track, good track. One
Which
of
one
these,
did you say?
one of these
Mission
COVID
Rani
films.
का. Bell Bottom.
Bell Bottom.
Bell Bottom.
Good one.
Bell Bottom. Bell Bottom is a Jackie Bhagnani production.
Bell Bottom, she played Indira Gandhi.
Is Rakul Preet also a pageant winner? Since you said Jackie
Rakul Preet is not a
I don't
pageant.
think
No?
so.
I don't know. Maybe
She
she
could
is
be.
sorry.
She could be.
She could be. She's a
Yeah.
good-looking lady.
Yeah.
But Lara Dutta was Indira Gandhi.
Yeah. Anyway, so overall, this what your theory says, ki, what a lot of people said, ki we had a phase from Aishwarya Shushmita to early 2000s to Yukta Mukhi, Diana Hayden, if you
Diana.
remember.
Yeah,
correctly.
Diana Hayden.
Diana
Then there was a
Hayden.
lull, no, for many years.
Yeah.
Many years. Suddenly it stopped.
Till her
Till
name.
Manushi till-
Manushi
won.
And
His
Manushi's
career was
career, how is it? Prithviraj?
She did a Hrithik film.
Let's not.
Hrithik film?
No.
She didn't do a Hrithik.
No.
What
You're
did
confusing
Prithviraj?
her for Mohenjo-daro and all, which is not the
She did Prithviraj. I'm confused.
Prithviraj.
Was that good? No.
I don't think
It was
so.
supposed to be garbage.
Yeah, high levels garbage.
Especially
Yeah.
with a character like Prithviraj, you could have
Yeah.
a fantastic film.
Yeah. Prithviraj was?
Prithviraj.
Nahi, Arjun Kapoor was
Akshay
Kumar.
Prithviraj. Oh,
Akshay Kumar.
Panipat.
these movies are just
Panipat
like a
movie.
fucking...
Yeah.
Okay.
Panipat is
Panipat and Prithviraj. No, but like, okay, I feel like we need to like little bit think of the men. You're not talking enough about men. I feel like we need to
That has
discuss
been a
more.
problem with
Men-
our society,
men.
right?
Men are not being discussed enough on
Yeah.
public
Especially
platforms.
beauty. Yeah.
Underrepresentation in
Under
how...
the- yeah, I feel like it's just all these women.
Yeah,
What about the
true.
men who won pageants?
True.
Yeah?
Who all were?
Aryan Vaid. Have you not
Oh,
started?
gee.
You know Aryan Vaid?
Of course, I know Aryan Vaid.
Also made an appearance on Big Boss.
Also in these एक pop music era था ना हमारे
Yeah,
generation
yeah,
का,
yeah.
where a lot of these nice models came in this really nice.
Correct.
Aryan Vaid came in
Alicia
some of those.
Chenoy and Milind
Aryan Vaid कौन से में था?
किसी में तो था.
I think you're
moment I think-
confusing. You're
No.
having, because there were Aryans who were doing the pop
Aryan?
music era.
He's
And
confusing a
वो
band.
वो Aryans में एक Aryan, one of the Aryans was a
Aryan
Vaid.
No, I'm getting
properly.
visuals. I'm getting visuals. I'm
Aryan
getting
Vaid.
They all looked like that, guys.
No,
There
That
was
is also true. A lot of them look
Sahil
similar.
Shroff. There was a guy called Debanjar or whatever, one more, Debakar or there was one.
Sure.
Sahil Shroff?
No one
Sahil
has
Shroff.
said his name.
Excuse me, that's Sahil Shroff. No.
No,
Oh,
no,
that is a different guy. Sorry.
How dare you?
Oh, sorry.
How dare Sahil Khan,
Khan.
that is.
That's
Probably
Sahil
a
Khan.
pageant winner of some type.
So you know how I got
Bodybuilder.
confused,
Yeah,
right?
you can, you've gone.
You know why I got confused.
Now probably Aryan, maybe he's confused now. That he's
No.
No, but we have no. There are the definite winners were John.
John, Dinu Moria,
John has transitioned
John, I have to agree, has had a great career. Like people can keep criticizing his
with
whatever.
terrible acting.
Yeah.
Very few model turned actor have had a
career.
longevity like John,
Yeah.
always relevant for over the years. If you look at his career, he's done enough like variety of roles.
Yeah.
He has turned into a producer. He's part of these massive franchise like say Pathaan. but
Uh-huh.
also does his own thing with
yeah.
you know all of these.
He'll produce a Vicky Donor,
He'll
Shonar,
produce a
ye
Vicky
Madras
Donor.
Cafe.
He's-
Smart guy.
And he's been here for more than
Yeah.
20 years and
Yeah,
relevant.
yeah.
I can't think of any other model turned actor who
Yeah.
had this.
I feel
What
like if
was
Arjun
great-
Rampal had partied lesser,
Yeah,
He had the
with
same-
also like you said, with not a great.
he could have done the John. But like John just didn't party as much.
Arjun
तो
Rampal-
थोड़ा सुबह उठ के काम पे
बहुत
साइंस
ज्यादा उसकी इंटरव्यू में बोलता है गुलाब जामुन नहीं खाता, मीठा नहीं खाता.
John ना
Yeah.
काजू
दिखता
कतली
है।
और you know there's
Yeah, I've seen that.
my favorite thing to eat is
Oh my god, you did it.
Not कहीं went to Kapil Sharma, they're like मैं गुलाब जामुन नहीं खाता. My favorite thing to eat is this.
Oh my God.
Everyone in the comment is like, dude's got no chill.
I didn't know कि हम ये podcast तो कहाँ ले. I thought we'll just say काजू कतली and move on. But back to John Abraham.
Yeah.
Given that he's not the best actor around,
Yeah.
none of the conventional Bollywood actor think कि dancer बहुत अच्छा है, all of that, nepo connection, none of these.
कुछ नहीं, कुछ
But he's been there, bhai, for so many years.
Relevant
He's
for
done
years.
A lot of bad films, a lot of good, but he's always been there.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
admire
He's also
that.
played a spectrum of like from heroic to villain. Very few actors have done that also. He's played
Yeah.
villain also in some.
He's played villain. He once in a while he'll do a no smoking, and you're like, what the hell?
हाँ.
ये तो क्या कर रहा है? Then he'll do Satyameva Jayate Part 2.
Saya.
Saya.
Pop.
Oh,
Pop,
what a-
pop.
I like what the Butts do for models.
Yeah.
They have
They pick
cracked
the
it.
most
Yeah, yeah.
alt stories, सबसे
Yeah.
abstract story पे real hunky dudes get
Yeah.
cast. It's nice. I
Yeah.
enjoyed
Yeah.
Pop and Saya quite a bit. But there is
Bipasha Basu also.
Achha,
She
back
was
to
glad
women, I
rag.
guess. Oh.
Bipasha was a
Glad
she was a
rags.
Achha, okay. Of course she was a model. I
she
didn't
was a decent actor, right?
Why you blushing?
know. Bipasha had a face for sure.
Corporate and all, she was okay.
She's just terrible in corporate. I saw it recently and she literally can't make an expression. She's really
I
bad.
just remember thinking at some point that she's not as bad as
As?
Yes, go for it.
others. Because see, in my head, I used to be like Koina Mitra, Payal Rodgi, Bipasha, and all. So within that realm, I thought that I was unfair to Bipasha because she needs to be elevated.
Yeah, no, she was definitely a lot more talented than the other names. Koina Mitra and Pooja Batra was also a pageant winner, no? I think Pooja Batra.
Pooja
had
Batra.
a-
Batra.
Very
Fantastic, yeah. I think-
Aren't you on any tall girl WhatsApp group with her?
Yeah, Pooja
Like
Batra
that.
was,
Yes.
was great in
Yukta,
Virasat.
her and I chat often. We talk.
Who? Yukta Mukhi, I think we didn't discuss. Yukta Mukhi was Miss World, right?
I'm a very.
Then Pyasa happened with Aftab Shivadas,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
Then nothing after that. Man,
Then she went to the US and just.
What about Lisa Ray? Pageant?
I don't know. What do you know?
Pageant?
I don't think so.
Not an
Because
international.
Kasoor, I remember you.
Lisa
After
is my favorite.
Guys, your expressions when we talk about certain
Sorry.
women
Afreen
and
and
pageant
Kasoor.
winners.
Give us a minute, okay? देखा जो तुमको
I
ये
can't.
दिल को क्या हुआ?
I remember it was either my 10th board or something like some important exam was
Yeah.
there and Kasoor had come out and we were not allowed to हम थिएटर में तो कोई जाते नहीं था but वो मूवी उसके गाने मैंने देखे थे and it's Nadeem Shravan, Udit Narayan and Lisa Ray by
Oof.
you just and the mom and this one is Kumar Sanu but there is a जिंदगी बन गए हो तुम is one of my favorite songs जो मेरी रूह को I'm like भाई यही तो चाहिए मेरे रूह को मेरे रूह को यही चाहिए yes clean shaven चश्मा लगा के बाल ऊपर
Images are
writer
images.
Sleeping with the enemy. No, which is this one? ये वही है ना? One of those
One
sleeping
of-
with
one
the
of
enemy.
those, one of
और वो writer होता है, वो किताब लिखता है, उसी story से मार देता है.
Correct,
type का.
correct, correct,
He
correct,
writes his
correct,
own.
तो मैंने थिएटर में फिर फाइनली एग्जाम के बाद मामा जी आए थे मुझे लेके गए और मैंने कसूर देखा एंड जस्ट मैं कभी भूल नहीं सकता यार आई कैन वॉच कसूर एंड लीजा रे जस्ट
Because
गॉड्स
we've
गिफ्ट टू
discussed her
मैनकाइंड
so much, we have to hope that she's a pageant winner at this point.
Yes.
Like, if she
Or
has
she
not,
should have been. She
should have
been. Justice
That
for
is
Lisa.
the biggest topic ever.
Yeah.
People, pageant winners should have been.
Who should have been pageant winners? But no,
Dia Mirza.
Diya Mirza.
Diya,
Of
Miss
course.
Asia Pacific.
Did you guys have a?
They had a
did you
meta
have-
joke in Rehna Hai Tere Dil Mein.
Did you guys?
हाँ ब्रजेश शिरजी मारता
Brajesh
है
Shirji मारता है.
ब्रजेश शिरजी मारता है
Did you guys have a full-on crush on Diya Mirza?
I never.
She's थोड़ा universal.
Never liked her.
Good
Never,
one.
never.
Good one, guys.
Again,
She's very lovely. But I'm just
she's a
saying-
nice person.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
She's
Good
she
person.
does a
Does
lot
a lot
for
for
the
the
environment.
Yeah,
She does
yeah.
a lot for the
But I
environment.
was never a Diya
Yeah.
Mirza fan. Like there were a lot of people in my class who were very like Bhai. I loved RSTDM, loved its music. But Diya Mirza as a मैं कभी fan नहीं बना.
what is it वो why
I don't know. कभी
little chair can we say she's chair is that no we can't a lovely person is
lovely
slightly-
person.
Bhaiya pani puri do with an accent. Like
Oh
एक
my
सूखा- एक सूखा वाला भी देखना
exactly.
तीखा लग रहा है
Shruti. Yeah.
yeah that was the thing that was chair no? That was a little
Chair.
but who are the big ones if you look at then you're okay let's do a so Lara Dutta is not the worst you're saying Lara
I
over
like
Priyanka
Lara. In terms of what?
acting overall
A person.
Overall, I like Lara Dutta more than Priyanka.
she did you think she conducted her career better than Priyanka Chopra
No.
okay thank God
no,
I was
not
just
at
like
all.
yeah
No comparison. That's why
I
I
think
said.
the metric is likability is what we're going after.
In terms of career, तो absolute no comparison, right? Between Priyanka
Yeah.
and Lara.
Yeah,
You
of course.
really can't. That will be
PC
stupid.
is probably the biggest of all the pageants.
PC is one of the biggest
Hard to,
Indian
like,
actors in the
yeah.
last many years.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
there's no doubt about it.
Yeah. But also like something we discussed, right? Like pageant winners who had to break out of their pageant identity. All of them have done this load-bearing work. Like Ash did it in Rainbow.
Raincoat.
Raincoat.
Raincoat, no?
Rainbow
Confident.
Raincoat is
Rainbow.
one, yeah.
What a great film.
that was unreleased
Raincoat is the Ajay
Ajay
Devgan
Devgan
बारिश
one.
हो रही है. Yeah.
गुटखा
Actually,
गुटखा खाता है ना
he's
लंच
doing
में
it,
क्या
he's
खाता हूँ
doing
गुटखा खा लेता हूँ और whatever
Raincoat she did. Yeah.
PC did it in Barfi.
PC did Barfi. Yes.
Diya has not done it so far.
Dia did
Diya is Pretty Woman only, which...
Dia did
Diya, I think, did later in her career. In the beginning, she did.
she played some
Oh,
Kashmir
that Urmila Matondkar film with...
don't say Urmila in front
Matondkar film.
She is
What film?
Urmila
I think that
is
movie, yeah, where I think Rekha is the mother or Shabana Azmi is the mother.
yeah
They're
you're trying to
sisters.
say Pinjar or something are we
No.
going down the Pinjar is it
No,
a
I'm talking
Kalpana
about
Raj
Diya Mirza, Urmila Matondkar, and I think Shabana Azmi is the
Lesbian
mother.
love story?
No, they're sisters. They're sisters.
sorry
Okay.
Oh, are you talking about the Khalid Mohammed film?
It's the Khalid Mohammed film.
Pinjar?
It's the Khalid
No,
Mohammed film.
It is
Lajja.
Silsile or
It's something like that.
you're talking about that. Arre,
Yeah.
his movie after Fiza, basically, his second film.
Yeah. He's got the movie
Zubeda
I'm
was
talking
not it.
about.
No, that was Shyam Benegal.
but it was the story of his mother
Zubeda?
Khalid Mohammed yeah thank you I've got that Khalid Mohammed was की mom की story थी
But this is, I think, Silsile or something.
Correct.
Which had all of
जब
these.
जब दिल मिले प्यार के- is this the
Okay.
one
No, that's an SRK produced film. We've fully gone into another universe right
Anyway,
now.
back
इसमें
to
pageant winner
Pageant.
कौन है इसमें इसमें
अबे
pageant
Diya
winner
Khalid Mohammed.
Khalid Mohammed कौन है
He
he
won
was the
Filmfare.
critic वो अच्छा oh हाँ, that pageant he won the Filmfare pageant
He was Filmfare.
okay
Anyway,
so let's
so-
do a final let's do final comments maybe like
We
you
missed it. Sushmita Sen, just say.
What's her breakup?
in
I do
career
miss
wise.
Shushmita Sen
Career-wise, Sushmita, Aishwarya tried together and...
What did Shushka like break out? I'll break out of my beauty.
Lalit
wala
Modi
role.
she really broke out there no one expected that performance everyone my dad was so heartbroken when she was dating Lalit Modi but I said पहले विक्रम भट्ट था
Sanjay Kapoor also she's dated.
Sanjay Kapoor he's good yeah
He's good.
so Sush we need to
So,
give
again, very likable person, great personality.
great comic timing
Great comic time. Somehow the
breakout
career
role,
never
I don't
really... She could never, I think, fit in, the larger Bollywood, this thing, if you see. She was never the conventional lead actor. She tried a bit of, like you said, comic timing, little bit. Either
मैंने प्यार क्यों किया
मैंने प्यार क्यों
no
किया.
problem
But that's not the thing that really worked. She was not really the classic.
she was a little anglicized no
Little
she has a little
anglicized.
bit of a thoda English
But she's had a resurgence with Arya and like
Arya.
couple of.
but
things
she
that
did one breakout which would have been her national award winning
Adana.
film Chingari with Mithun Chakraborty
Yeah. That,
huh? you
yeah,
no one
I
saw
remember.
it
I remember.
yeah that was supposed to be a big like oh I'm an actor film,
Oh.
but no one saw it
हाँ then she tried एक दो तीन और इधर उधर फिल्में ट्राई की but कभी हुआ नहीं but I really like Sushmita Sen otherwise like
she's my favorite
She's the kind of person who should have a podcast. She can talk.
she's very sweet.
Yeah.
And, yes.
So which other pageant winner are we missing?
Upen Patel, I would like to
Upen
mention
Patel.
here. Yes.
Upen Patel was a brilliant. You
You
guys are picking the worst things from there, yaar.
Why?
I'm
Upen
a
Patel.
tera mera jo pyar hai, pyar ye zordar hai. You don't know this?
I know the
Namaste
song.
London, where he
Oh, I was
plays
just thinking Namaste London.
the Muslim man who's lost faith and
Correct,
then
correct,
he
correct.
comes back.
Learns his lesson.
Javed Siddiqui के घर वापस आता है बाप के.
1, 2, 3 also. Are you guys 1, 2, 3 fans?
Not seen,
Am
not
I
seen.
1, 2, 3 man? My school senior, he was the music director of 1, 2, 3, Raghav Sachar. And he plays 80 instruments and he sang 1, 2, 3 का title.
2, 3,
1, 2, 3, दुनिया में आना है free.
So Upen Patel has a very nice.
Upen Patel
role
thought
in
he'd
one.
become John Abraham, but it didn't happen.
Ajab Prem की गजब कहानी, he was very effective
Ah,
as a dumb
dumb guy.
beefcake.
Dumb guy.
But that's all he is, right? He's Ajab Prem, 36 Chinatown, and
One,
Big
two,
Boss.
Big Boss also he's done.
He was dating Karishma Tanna in Big Boss. Also part of the tall girl club that we text.
Tall Girl Club. Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
I don't remember Upen Patel in Big Boss.
Okay.
Anyway.
So if you have to close this, you want to do your favorite pageant winner and their favorite role in Bollywood.
I have to go with, I think, Aishwarya in Tal. That came top of my mind.
Aishwarya and Tal.
Love that film, love that music. Aishwarya was. Oh, sorry, Aishwarya Diruvar actually. I'll go.
Aishwarya
Debut. You can't have a bit
in-
like, I mean,
Too
you're
good in
privileged
one.
also to be launched by Mani Ratnam of all people.
Brilliant performance.
And she looks like a goddess on screen. And
She also acted really well.
Acted really well. And
Too young to
the
act.
movie
that
also is so good that maybe that also creates
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bias
yeah,
about
yeah.
the portrayal.
Yeah.
But I'll go with Aishwarya Diruvar.
अब बता दो कौन सी तनुश्री दत्ता की का कौन सा कैरेक्टर है?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. हल्का हल्का सा ये नशा.
No, I'll say, just because I don't want to say Ash again, not allowed. I'll say Chandni, Miss Chandni, मैं हूँ ना Shushmita Sen. I can't imagine anyone else playing that character but her. No one else can play that character.
That could have been a turning point for Shushmita. if
Yeah,
you
but
look
somehow
back.
she didn't capitalize.
Anyway.
Justice for Shush.
Because I feel someone needs to say Priyanka Chopra in Barfi.
Yeah,
I
no,
really,
I
I've
thought-
said it
We
before.
knew you'll say.
I've said it before.
Also, that was the first
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
when I asked that इसमें discuss किया होगा क्या? That was
Either
what I
that
thought.
or if we are considering Juhi Chawla, if I can revise my answer, Juhi Chawla as Haryanvi undercover cop in 1
One
2
Two
ka
Ka
4.
Four.
Hello, hi, chhodiye, Jai Mata Di
boliye.
boliye.
I still say this.
Terrific.
Jai.
Terrific. And
On
terrific
that note,
end.
on
Thank
that
you,
note.
sir, for
Thank you,
coming.
thank you.
Guys, tell us about your favorite pageant winners.
In
and
Bollywood.
In Bollywood and their favorite roles, and tell us if we missed out on any.
Yeah,
Because I'm sure we have.
I'm sure we did.
And if any of these people aren't pageant winners and we have assumed
Correct,
they are,
That's okay.
Gali
Correct.
They
de
should
dena.
have been. We'll do that.
They should have been.
been.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe. Tell us what you'd like for us to talk about when KV is here back
Yes.
with us.
Yes.
Thank
Can't
you,
wait
brother.
to be back.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.